5 principles for self-mastery. Principle number 1, never ever entertain thoughts which disempower, disarm, or discourage you. Even if you believe them to be true, it doesn't change anything. And you attract more of the energy that you put out. If you say in the gym that you're tired, then you will become more tired. If you gaslight yourself and you say the words out loud, I am not tired, I don't even know what tired means, you will 100% of the time have a better workout. This is why a lot of self-help gurus get called delusional by normies on YouTube, who either fail to understand this principle, or more likely they understand this principle, but also understand that the masses do not. So they put on a clown show. Let's all laugh at the delusional guys together. Principle number 2, never take advice from someone as if it was gospel. For example, just because someone has a great relationship with a great girl doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to give you good advice, because more likely than not, they're lacking critical nuance to your current situation, or they could even have other ulterior motives outside of just helping you. Ultimately, it's up to you whether you think the advice applies to you. Don't get me wrong here, don't close yourself off to receiving new inputs, but know which inputs to use and which ones to discard. Principle number 3, protect your energy from low vibrations you do not align with. This one stung me recently. Deep in your core, you have a set of principles and morals which mean a lot to you. Never expose yourself to energy which betrays those things. Music's a prime example where a lot of people mess up. You might not align yourself with casual sex, for example, yet you might find yourself listening to American rappers all day, talking about how they did X and Y with Yo Bitch. Another common example of this is hanging out with people who display behavior that you don't agree with, but like a people pleaser would, you might find yourself accepting it. It's okay to walk away from conversations you don't align with. You must protect your energy from the devil's agents. Principle number 4, the world is a mirror. If you have a cluttered desk, then you will have a cluttered house. And if you have a cluttered house, you'll have a cluttered mind. You are not above having a clean environment. And should you expose yourself to low vibrational things such as casual sex, drugs, hedonism, the world will bring you more of those things. On the flip side, should you have a clean environment, then you'll have a clear peace of mind. And if you expose yourself to beautiful traditional relationships, discipline, and purpose, the world will begin to bring you more of those things. Principle number 5, you are never ever above the need for accountability. And frankly, it's the time where you believe that you're above it when you need it the most. There is absolute strength in numbers. It's why the army have units, it's why wolves roam in packs, and it's one of the biggest deciding factors for if you are going to achieve the things you've set out to achieve. What sort of people do you have around you? If I set out to do a 50-kilometer run, I'm far more likely to go through with that and achieve that should I begin hanging out with athletes, rather than if I was hanging out with a bunch of Discord gamers. Surround yourself with people who either have what you want or are building towards the same thing. I have one mission in life right now, and that is to help as many young men achieve a lifestyle of financial and location freedom through video editing. And I do that through my one and only paid product, which is the Academy of Excellence. Becoming excellent at something which is valuable to other people is a fundamental pillar of self-development which many people lack. My Academy will take you from someone who's never touched any Adobe software all the way into a highly valued, highly respected video editing Chad, making between 5 to 10k a month while traveling the world with their laptop and networking with other like-minded, ambitious men. If it sounds like you could benefit from something like that, click the first link in the description right now.